once lived a man who hated Christmas. And this man who hated Christmas was named Arnie. Now, Arnie was no Grinch, a registered trademark of the Seuss Corporation. He wanted to love Christmas. He desperately wanted to love it. But he could not, because of one man beloved by all the people of the world, but one. Arnie. I'm talking about Santa Claus, Saint Nick, a name that left a bitter aftertaste on Arnie's tongue, far worse than any beer produced by the Miller Brewing Company, or any food product from the Pillsbury Corporation. So why? Why did Arnie hate Santa? Well, it's a sad, 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 sad story, harkening back to his childhood. For you see, every Christmas, Arnie's family would set out their stockings with care, in hopes that old Saint Nick would be there. But in the morning, when they went downstairs to open their presents, there would be nothing there. The truth was, Arnie's parents, who were simple immigrant folk from Iowa, had no idea that Santa Claus doesn't exist. They were convinced by TV commercials and sheer Iowa-bred naivety that Santa was supposed to deliver free presents on Christmas Day. So this went on for 37 terrible years, until Arnie moved out of his parents' house, and in with his Iowa-bred mail-order bride, Hess. Arnie and Hess spawned 9 children over the years, and still, the Santa curse continued. On December 24th, blind hope, and on the 25th, self-loathing and recriminations. The sad part of all this was that if Arnie and his family had told this story to anyone, their suffering would have ended. But Arnie's family carried their shame in silence, like any good Iowanian family is wont to do. One year, Arnie decided that the reason his family had drawn Santa's scorn was because they were not good during the year. So he cracked the whip, literally. He had himself and Hess fitted with iron chastity belts. They swore off sugar and fat, and even the faintest trace of flavor in their food. They lived in fear of smiling, and on Sundays, they spent long hours at the local church, immobile in their pews. But the Christmases rolled by, toy and trinket-free. After a decade of leaving out cookies and milk, only to find them eaten with no gifts in return, something inside Arnie snapped. If Santa was punishing his family for no good reason, then Santa Claus would have to die. So on one balmy Christmas Eve night, Arnie snuck downstairs and poured strychnine in Santa's milk. That'll teach the bastard, Arnie smirked as he slunk back to bed. Alas, Arnie didn't know that when he was asleep every year, his wife, only a few years removed from near starvation in Iowa, would sneak downstairs with the kids and eat the milk and cookies. So when Arnie woke up on Christmas Day, he clumped downstairs, fully expecting to see Santa's desiccated corpse. But instead, he found his wife and children dead. No! Arnie wailed. Santa Claus murdered my family! After an appropriate period of mourning, Arnie packed a backpack with a gun and shells and set off to the North Pole to extract revenge on the jolly fat man who killed his family. Ho 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 indeed.